In the wake of 16-year-old non-binary high school student Nex Benedict's death, which I find very difficult to talk about because situations like this can be avoided if we stopped hating each other, many queer and trans kids need support from groups like Free Mom Hugs, a group that offers not only hugs but support for LGBTQ+ youth. Tiffany Justice, co-founder of Moms for Liberty, recently attacked a Free Mom Hugs volunteer member saying, "If you're offering kids free mom hugs but you aren't their mom, you might be a groomer." Really, Tiffany? What kind of person turns mom hugs into something sinister? So no mom should offer a comforting hug to kids that aren't their own? Come on, Tiffany. You haven't hugged a kid that wasn't yours? Or maybe you just don't hug anyone because you're such a cold-hearted bitch. I'm sure you have, and I'm sure you don't consider yourself a groomer. Or do you mean that a mom in a rainbow tutu hugging LGBTQ+ kids might be grooming them? In response, the Free Mom Hugs volunteer who was targeted told The Advocate that she changed her own conservative views about LGBTQ+ people after her queer daughter attempted suicide. This turning point led her from a life filled with fear and judgment shaped by her conservative upbringing and religious background to one of love, acceptance, and advocacy. But this is a popular tactic now, attacking anyone and labeling them groomers for being supportive of LGBTQ+ young people. Do they really believe it? Or do they just know that they can get many of our conservative citizens to believe it, to keep them angry and supporting their mission of control and power? I don't know. But I do know attacking and criticizing humans for loving and caring for each other unconditionally is so gross, and not what Jesus would do, even though many of those people doing this claim to be Christians. So please, if you're going to be righteous, vile, and hateful, leave Jesus out of it. There are plenty of Christians out there that love and support everyone unconditionally, including queer and trans kids. Take responsibility for your own repulsive behavior. According to their website, Free Mom Hugs was founded by Sarah Cunningham, a Christian mother in conservative Oklahoma who spent years rejecting her son's sexuality after he came out to her. Conflicted by her love for her son and her spirituality, Sarah exhaustively searched faith and sexuality for answers. What she learned would transform her journey from the church to the Pride Parade. As Sarah became involved in the LGBTQIA community, the hurt, shame, and injustice they frequently experienced was painfully clear. Remembering that she too was once in the crowd that rejected this loving, vibrant community, Sarah took action. On Saturday, June 20th, 2015, Sarah wore a homemade button with the words "Free Mom Hugs" to the Oklahoma City Pride Festival. She offered hugs to anyone who made eye contact with her. The first hug Sarah gave was to a beautiful girl who whispered, "It's been 4 years since I got a hug from my mom because I'm a lesbian." Sarah embraced her and hundreds more that day, and many shared similar stories with every embrace. So all you people trying to blame loving moms or open-minded school teachers or joyful drag queens for grooming kids to be LGBTQIA+, they already are that. We'll keep supporting and loving these people because you're making it very clear that you won't. And if you think the right thing to do, the Christian thing to do in the eyes of your God, is to reject these people and make their lives a living hell in the attempt to make them change, while many take their own lives, then I think you need to reassess who the evil ones are here. I knew when I was a kid that I was different and attracted to people of my same sex, and there was no one around me demonstrating acceptance of the LGBTQ+ community, no rainbow flags in classrooms, let alone anyone grooming me to be gay. But I was gay anyway, so we are what we are, people. And you know what? Who cares if I chose to be the way I am anyway? We all have the right to be who we want to be in this world as long as it's not affecting anyone else negatively. And you can try to say that I'm affecting people negatively, but just because you say it doesn't make it true. My goal is to be loving, caring, and supportive of humanity no matter how they identify, unless you're coming for me or the people I love, Tiffany. Do I agree with how everyone behaves? Of course not. But attacking people only fuels the fires of hate and doesn't make anyone want to change their minds. All I can do is live as an example of kindness and compassion and hope that it spreads. Oh, how I would love to see a kindness and compassion super spreader event. But it won't be at the Moms for Liberty rally. Let's go hang out with the Free Mom Hugs folks.